Let's just give it a second to see whether this connection lasts. I think it looks good, right? Give me a moment. Monday. Right. I just want to see if my Wi-Fi is connected correctly. Yep, it looks like it is. Okay, I think we are ready to roll. Jack, a very good morning or evening, I guess, on your side of the world. It's so good to see you pop in. Hello, Sunday. Hey, Anthony. Awesome seeing you all at the start of this new week. Right, for this week, just like last week, we have a range of teachers, not just one teacher for the week. Hey, honey, it is so good to see you. Thanks for joining us at the start of this week. So for today, the quotes I have are all Stoic quotes. So as we jump into this week, we've got a few thoughts from Stoicism. Monday really sets the emotional tone for the week ahead. How we choose to approach Monday is the energy that we carry with us into the week. I love being able to set up my week right here with all of you. Be intentional as you look at the week ahead. The thing is that intention doesn't guarantee that things work out the way you've planned, but clear intent is what steers your ship when storms do arise. Without having clear intent, you're at the mercy of the storm, with nothing to guide your decision making, and you will be swept in whatever direction your external environment dictates. So a few thoughts here, a few Stoic thoughts are: you can't control the direction that the wind blows, but you can set your sails to reach any destination you choose. I love this quote, and since being in school, this quote has always felt like a guiding light to me. There are so many things around us we can't control, and in the sailing environment it's so clear that the wind is outside of your control. However, it doesn't matter what the wind does. It doesn't matter the direction the wind blows in. You can learn how to set your sails to still reach whatever destination you want to reach. Sometimes the route might be shorter, and sometimes you really have to take a long route to get there. Still, it's up to how you set your sails. Craig, a very good Monday morning to you. Very good to see you. The next thought is, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, then no wind is favorable. If you don't have clear intent, if you're not clear on what your goals are, then it doesn't matter how the wind blows. You'll just move along with it wherever it blows you. And then the last one says, the true master always has perfectly clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. Can you set a clear intention and also surrender to the truth that your clear intention does not mean the day goes the way you want it to go? It simply gives you clear direction, so that when the day does not go your way, you don't completely lose traction. You still know what direction you're aiming for. So for this week, can you every day, after doing your best, can you every day put your head to rest, knowing that however the day turns out is completely okay? Let's jump into this week together and set our clear intentions together. You can close your eyes and let's float away, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And as you release, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. Every time you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Take a moment to direct your attention to exactly what you're doing right now. You are taking your body by the hand and teaching it. You are sitting your body down and saying, "Here is how I want us to do this." Taking a moment to turn away from the busyness, whatever the busyness might mean in your life. Sometimes it's work and deadlines. Other times it's just having to spend a lot of bandwidth on family and family members and family issue, whatever it might be. We need to create moments that we turn away from the busyness and remind ourselves to just breathe. You see, the busyness creates busy thoughts, fast, high brainwave thinking. And the longer we stay in a fast, high brainwave state, the more we tend to get stuck there. And as we feel ourselves being stuck in these fast thoughts, we can feel ourselves lose clarity. I can't see so clearly what my next step should be. And it tends to be that our reaction to that is to try and think harder. Can you see the picture of this? Busy mind, busy thoughts, faster and faster, high brainwave thoughts, and then we think that our way to clarity is to think even more, think better, think harder, think clearer. That just means we're throwing more thinking onto busy thoughts. I'm sure you can clearly see how that never helps. We need to create moments. If we want to have clarity, we need to create moments in which we walk in the opposite direction. The direction of less thinking. Now, while we can't force our brain to stop thinking, we can turn away from whatever busyness has had our attention. We can bring our attention to our breathing, and specifically from your head into your body. With each exhale, feel into your body. Drop into your body and feel softness settling in your body. You are teaching your body how to do this. And the better you get at doing this, the easier it becomes to, after a few big breaths, turn back to what needs your attention now. What do you have to take care of? And you'll find more clarity. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Going forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left, and also lean your upper body over to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we are able to do at least, We can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a very good place to stop. However, if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness follows and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you take a deep breath, dive deep into you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a new week. Your toes sticking over the edge, ready to jump in. Take your next big breath. We are standing at the start of a new week, and we are given the opportunity to create a clear intention for our week ahead. So let's start with what is known about the week. What is already planned? What is in the calendar? Walk yourself through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Are there any things that need to get done this week? Are there places that you need to go this week? People you need to see this week? Create a clear image of each as a reminder of what lies ahead this week. Take your next big breath. Do you have a goal for this week? Perhaps you can think of 2 or 3 goals for this week. But at the very least, place your attention on one goal for this week. And as you take a deep breath and dive deep into you, see how much clarity you can create around this goal for your week. How clearly can you see it? Take your next big breath. For the moment, transport yourself to the end of the week. Move forward, stand in the weekend and look back. And if you had a checklist, what would that look like for the end of the week? What are the things for which you want to say, I got this done, I got that done? What are the things for which you want to say, I got started on this one, I made progress on that one? Create your checklist for the end of your week. Take your next big breath. we are taking a moment to create clarity for our week. Almost rehearsing what we want the week to look like. Seeing a clear outcome for the week. However, even with the best of intention, we have no control over the things that happen in our environment this week. Obstacles and stumbling blocks. And in today's analogies, the waves, the wind, the currents. Those are things we just can't control. There are always bigger forces, bigger weather systems around us that we have no influence over. And even if you do set the clearest intention for your week, that still gives you no control over the wind and the waves and the currents. Take a moment to remind yourself that there is constantly changing weather around you, and you will encounter some of that this week, no matter how clear your intention is. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, remind yourself of some of the weather in your life. You might, from experience, have an idea of what weather you could encounter this week. What rain or wind or waves of storm might come your way. Take your next big breath. So if the weather changes and instead of the smooth sailing that you had intended, it becomes a bit stormy, doesn't mean you have to change the destination you wanted to sail to. Or does it just mean you have to change your route? Can you see this picture? That when the storm arises, I don't necessarily have to change where I want to end up, but I might have to take a different way getting there. Take your next big breath. Sometimes I might need to sail my sailboat into a sheltered bay that I was not planning on stopping at. And perhaps sometimes I have to anchor there for more than just a moment, a day or two or a week, waiting for weather systems to change so that I can continue on to my destination. This might not be in line with what my intention was, but my intention assures that I still know what my end destination is. Can you be happy taking a detour when it's necessary, or making a longer stop than you planned? Sometimes we can be blown way off course by a storm, clearly not what we intended. But my intention does not guarantee a storm does not arise. My intention helps me figure out how to change my course to still reach my destination. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you again this morning's few thoughts from Stoic philosophy. You can't control the direction that the wind blows, but you can set your sails to reach any destination you choose. If one does not know to which port one is sailing, in other words, if one does not have a clear intention, then there is no wind that is favorable. If you don't know where you're going, you'll be blown in any direction the wind goes. The last one is, the true master always has perfectly clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. Having a clear intention, starting your week by setting a clear intention for your week. That does not guarantee that things work out the way you plan. But your clear intention is what steers your ship when storms do arise. Because if you don't have clear intention, you are just at the mercy of the storm, with nothing to guide your decision making, and you'll be swept in whatever direction your environment dictates. Take a moment again, perhaps after this meditation, to become clear on your intention for this week. What are your goals? What are you creating this week? Put pen to paper even. Write it down and make it happen. And then remind yourself that there are always weather systems bigger than us. Will you be okay to detour where you have to stop and wait where you need to? Perhaps you'll need to stop and fix broken sails. That was not your intention. But every decision you make is still guided by your intention. You know where you're going. You can't control the wind, but you can set your sails so that you reach any destination you choose. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you. Thank you for being able to stand at the start of a new week and create a clear intention for my week ahead. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to be at peace with the bigger weather systems around me that I will never have control over. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to be a better captain of my ship. And while becoming a better captain of my ship, surrendering to the fact that I'll never become such a good captain that the wind and the waves obey my command. I understand that, and I'm at peace with it. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning and trusting that I can set my sails to take me to absolutely any destination I choose. Because I'm not in competition with the wind, and I'm not fighting the waves. I'm learning to use the forces of the natural world, the movement of the universe, to move me in the direction that I choose. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping off into your week along with us. Vivian, a very good morning. Happy Monday. Marie, it's so good to see you pop in. I hope that you have a really good week ahead. Hey Moira, happy Monday. All the best for your week. And Nardes, thank you for popping in. Really good to see you. Thank you, beautiful humans. Wishing you a really good Monday. Facebook's not showing me at the top of my screen who is here. I'll try and remember. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Anthony. Jack popped in right at the beginning. I don't remember who else might be here. Have a great week ahead. And we'll see you again soon. And for the moment, I've still got to move around my screen to get to the end button. There we go. I think it's available again. Ciao, ciao.